Abojafo ema nyina kwa aba eba ye fidikesi so ye Penas TV na eja eba weja enyabedua ene the elections day ewo Ghana will be actually going to the polls to decide the next president of the Republic of Ghana. Now sena uhu on the screens no, these are early footages ebra Ghana no people lined up in queues or share from Accra to Kaneshie, from Kaneshie to Ablekuma to Dakuman, from Dakuman to a whole lot of places where Ghana has seen Medina, just Accra vicinity, no. Yes, Kukuma Seswa, Ebi Elkoswo, the same thing for Taman, the same thing for Cape Coast, the same thing for Brown for region, Bono Esne, Buna for regions, Bibia, Abatwa Elko. So these are some of the early footage. They show I catch also. Yes, this thing is going on, and then the Electoral Commission has said they will actually record a high voter turnout this time around. Now, so far, no so good, because so far, yesterday, any complaints about certain irregularities at El Coso. But at the back, I am very consistent with our reportage and answer in Semaye Tite. The case may be different for your locality and Abibia war, but per reports, ni footage wankasa on the screens, no, as early as 7:30 to 8 a.m. Some of the ballot boxes, the Electoral Commission itself have not made their presence known. Now, because this year we recorded a high voter turnout. The high voter turnout, no, or more patches, the numbers, and I say the numbers are more, and the time frame for voting is from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. So the question is, would it delay after 5 p.m.? No amount for more, it will queue no moment in me. And voting, would they still be in the queue? And I say, and I say, before for us to join here, we don't know the net worth of all of these things, because these are some of the concerns, and there are people who are also coming. People in as much as a holiday, people want to go and work. So now it be a factor. Some be kwa homache akwa sala, and then they will vote early, and they can go and do whatever they are doing, because some people, in as much as today has been declared a holiday, they still have to work. So these are some of the things are near to say ballot boxes named by the Electoral Commission itself have not made their presence known at the various localities. These are some of the things are yet. As you can see on the screens, these are footages basically, taking various localities, what is going on the field, and election day. So far, so good. Now, the polls, the Electoral Commission Abekasa. The Electoral Commission have vowed said this election is not going to be like the previous election. He took Ghana's democracy from 1992. As the Electoral Commission chairperson, Afarijan took a hold of that. Ekoya ebepem ye hand over Emma Charlotte say, but Charlotte say each after 2016 election on Wankasa one on your they said she had breached the Procurement Act, which means contract and was say yedi mobi no rankasa nkasa esomu efa kwetiko emisuko ediko mobia onimna enono boni bekasa conflict of interest. So they vetoed on that, and actually shared the CNA yinifi adie, so she was actually demoted off her post. Now if he also no ena aba ye mame Madam Jen Mensa. She is the current EC chair. She has vowed say the third, and she's going to do everything in regards to the ethics of the Electoral Commission, and she has also declared results no train, unlike previous administration. Ghana for bia person results are 2 days now. Electoral Commission press conference no more according to the EC chair, if at the end of the day John Dramani Mahama he's declared the winner, there's no reason for him to go and consult some political parties. He will say it as it is, because like I say, the media landscape never Ghana, these are Dome TV, the multimedia, the Despite, the class media and stuff. What happens is that they are even able to tally results earlier than EC, and they're able to announce the winner. So if at the end of the day NDC wins, they will come out and say it. Then if there's any follow up and any cases say be a missing ballot near there, perhaps they will look at all of these things and add the vote if necessary, or take out the vote if necessary. If there comes a time for any court issue like what we saw in 2012, they will also, they will also collaborate with the necessary institution and the necessary parties to make sure that their case is viably heard. So these are some of the things that are also on the ground currently. Today is elections day. Don't go and intimidate anybody. Share party flags say the time for campaigning is easy. At the end of the day, the winner will be declared. Whoever is declared the winner is for the betterment of Ghana. If the majority of the people say they want person A, we should respect that decision. We'll give you more updates as these 10 of events unfold right in our beloved country, Ghana.
Yeah, Jaunia.
Yenina yenim se enchebia ye mande be ya kwa koto aba na abato na nsa na be kwa kwehye so hu krom krasen.
Oh, krom de ase obia choke hwe de niam abeko. Na ntina ase krom aye do kakra no. Na so fiti mande ko de na obia hu ni smoothness level. Na kufu ado de no touching. Woko. Ohene ne ancha ne de waso adada. Esanse mfie na hwe beat odi beat jo maman. Afio de obeche mienu hu. Afio jo mama de obenya 20%. Sa na eko.
Aja se okase mu ne de semeti ase yi na kire se wa ba de okose okoto a anka beto ma na ado dankwa.
To de men koto bi mom. Esanse o mampanyi bi obeba bi o mo drivers. Wo ma fa fanfu na de ompe no mo yeyen. GPRT for so o me de car ba no mo so me de ma GPRT na ye mpanyi fo ya fa. Won se driver ni bi wa ne car sa man ka ni da. Aba na de ma mpanyi fo na fa. Etimi da to the men to na me bomb person Kufuado de won wini esan say the way nyina perfect me mpa body e so wini
obi we bi say adenti na also unto but ususu say on we send yanko we lutu ambuti dada.
Oh abato de kameto nanso bra the omde ye driver since me be ye driver 20 years ni me usa ban bia ba say o ye bibia boa drivers the mama say so be bibia ma motofo okada o mu ku ye yere nom ne ye manom do mama so be bo omo na mo boy drivers dey say na mu bu ye say ye dey useless anu ntina mento no na me bom pa ya ma Kufuado so mo beto de we ye yon bo na beto de Kufuado ana eko won to de twam ko baby enti me twam me ko bom pa ma Kufuado.
Okay, me da se papa ye papa ba kon so ha ono so ebe chire na adwe papa na afi aba no oto we de oto ma wan me nkɔ ne sa
o mom de me to ma Kufuado straight because de o man mu adu eyi wo na wo ba na pese wo ba no nko school de ato aba ma Kufuado ko de o mama de minim kro de sika akoya nkomfo so mo tuko Burkina ye ko kan ho aso was unim a wa wontimi ntina tuko enti de o mama de me hu mistake me hu nipo otunofo so nsan fa ni sika nko jem se wo ko stand president advisors no mama wano into from now go be kranka on reserve before Monday kakra meka no
no to kase mu ne dia hands down
on fan bibia ngon 10
attention ben na o hwa e wo krum said the madwuma ne kono election nti bibia sesa ana ase ne ekona na eko
adwuma ne de meka say if lockdown manana ne masesa o dawa adwuma die ne ma bisi sabling and the end mean to me fan share election if the lockdown the tab no
okay me papa ba kon so ha otimu so no de ne bu afu yie pa onya ba cho mentena papa nche na me ne ntwetwe nkomo kakra da de me ma wakọ abakra ba ya fidie so
papa
na ya Monday abatu ya edui wana na woto aba ma no
mpacho obi say onto na ba ema aboa otie
ti opa
se me chin pa kono say yenso yentu ya ba ema chirinya aboa si so won na me kire no anya say bia mechanics akeke oman ye to aba ma sankrofo no won na me kire no be so wo aban ye also yentu aba ma we what be the president what be the assemblyman a vice president abaye president sebi won kwa na oye nipa oman mu ana wo pese wo fa bibia de bobo sabi di oman so ye hu ye let them phone na da drivers some do for commando so mo bre o mo ye fitafo mo nyina da drivers all time Cause they do something. Yeah, omunya life find your majuma. Until we are saying mom be done drivers by force. Now some people say obey. Say yan some toma na be your mind so some be ye nema bia. Ebe boy yen. No can in on to me yet. Until ya every day about sebi. So when now TV say na say oba e school free, odidi free, national insurance ya yama 20 Ghana per over you cost 10 times phobia ho. Ope kaya moto hom. Masa. Ope kaya moto hom. Na say Saturday we nyina no as hospital no share maternity for omo ya aba we born home modern even time ye wo coronavirus time mu aba we born home modern boa ye obia mu den de na so oya de nti empre no oya de nti ye mfa aba nkoma obia no ba be dada yen keka kansem oba na won say we no yanye won say adan I say bonsam oba wo akoma mfoforo oba dada no aba be rum owuram wi a na fe obetetew sa no ndc aba no pese oye ye makwa masade no ye Akufo-Addo na eko omampani Akufo-Addo na eko se ono ka se obe retire Akufo-Addo no wi abesenko e se ye retire no Ghana for e mama na de so biom ama ye hwato ye oya ade pa NDC ye ne hwe omu ne hwe de man oman no enti ye ntu ya ba bia mfa ma NDC manu ato
I just coming this 7 December the Monday ye be there what there Mitio kasem no bibia de awoto ama
anya me ko oman nyina because oman no omu ni papa na eye onu ko so ye oluman no obo ne mo ho papa na me ye ginsa se to ma no biomu a obeye ne esensa obeye ne esin ne waye enu me bo ye nyina oman be ko nanim ye ena Ghana ha no ye hu aban bia to abama no 4 years we free soda obi e ma no 8 years Akufo-Addo obe ko 8 years we sudi mu amen
Bana your boss back so hanu that's osuro but you say your NDC yes your NDC ni no krabe
no kra wo ni say emum NDC ba so no ubi so obi wan cedi a o ma obruso sisi ade oboa ubi so obi 50% kra oni bi second time no ya beba
I just say mo kase mu ne de o koto aba ye Monday o to ama JM
to aso
o to aso say na o te so
mi papa na te so mi papa na ba betena so nti e say o to aso ade a wanye no o be to aso o di ase because o betena so ye ho he kebusia bebrebe o mo akobo busia no mo abo no ewe he de no mutumi di ye
o kase mu de o mani ma yedin
ayedin sisi a ufaka transportation ni board den ukwa na se ubai anu manu ayedin nti e be sisem
okay mate
ye be sisem
era si mini abema nso ha mini abema na me hu se wa cho kama we ye student
final year Kenya
University waba no china Monday o to ama wan
form of Nana to do more for you.
I didn't know what I then and I young quantity also say yes I'm man akonya no to aso
yeah a year about me aka say the facts and the figures the science and the data ewo if you compare the last 4 years if you compare the 4 years of Ora Mahama now compare the 4 years of Ore Akufo-Addo you can see that MPP the NDC omunye what I said but we have to choose the lesser the one who has lesser evils, what I said, the lesser of two evils, and that is Akufo-Addo. So I'm going to give him my mandate. I'm going to give him the power. Acquiring and see all year is extraordinary. What I said in the first 4 years, they were achieving is phenomenal. What is a great phenomenon. Planting for food and jobs, one district, one factory, a whole lot of other policies and programs are set in place. And I think that I say a man the mandate, what I say, face justice is something that you have to commend him for. So I think that come 7 December, I need a form of Nana.
Say there also what tertiary here ube vote Mahama so your papa Mahama and as a GM and also says about free tertiary or what is that ceremony?
One say or you're consistently inconsistent. What I say, we are one of the manifesto, but also people's manifesto. We see champion. What I say, say I can see to election. No, I be catch and say, "You're funny na identity because you heard say, minim say Muliki mana say the government was putting in strategies for free teacher students to get scholarship. And now they are prepared the letter by say your friends say and that shows that you don't know what you're about, what you're saying. We need someone who knows what it's about. We need someone who can make decisive decisions. What you're saying, who is decisive. I think that or you're inconsistent, so I can't trust him. Yeah.
You are voting for Nanado this time around?
Yes, please. I'm giving him the mandate to continue.
Is it your first time voting?
Yes, it's my first time voting. It's my first time voting.
Right, thank you so much for speaking to me.
Thank you for interviewing me.
Phoenix Radio.
Living no stone unturned.
Say the mamu equal and say the also work on you. So say Yaman and Nado international and say when
Bidabi Nanado dear or packing in Yamako a yepa.
I didn't know Casa.
Tama or your way no or
Mammy, say the mamu equal and say the also work on you. So say Yaman and Nado international and say when
Bidabi Nanado dear. O pakini nyama ko eyepa
adenti na wakasa
tama oye we no o ba no oye campaign last 4 years no o ka say obi betina so 4 years na wanya ade a onko no obi from bra nti say dia oye hwe miton nkruma 50 Ghana mitumi de gusu be 3 days na ensa ye so for senti sa nti Nanado dia ya bre promise na oye nyinyira onye hwe apart from free education no anu no wanya hwe akan ye bre papa e be so de hamachi kri abetina ha sa dia sa 1000 kra ye fan kofi nti anu die Nanado die ye fi se ye di bo ma no se wo ye panyi obetumi ahoye mobo so antumi anye hwe amaye omo ankasa omo botomu ana omo pe nti ya wo ka ho no wa wonka hunu ti say wa wonni mpanyi na say eyi MPB wo fie na say we bi wo fie dia wo dia bra na wo be bre sa dia wu
nti 2022 to am
me anu dia wo mitimu na ade ba ku ni say dia mu ye ID card no minti ase on say first ye ya Ghana card machines no esi baby o date wo ho ti tambia wo so baby a wo vote no na wa akọ cheki na wo ma ya bibia ba se sie de o mo de see her 1 week no ma 12 ho ade akọ baby foforo emma o mo sa area ho no no o mo wie o no mo sa di machine nechi akọ other area na o mo kọ no nti se se am see ye to about 1 day na se dia o mo ya no machine se o mo to ko ha wa wan kwedo ye be to about 1 day no ye be ye de na ya to about no machines na ni ho anase so what you say machines ni na ni ho anase eye card no na omo ye nti na omo ye ni kaka no na mpesa miti ase because first no baby a ye vote bia machines ni sisi ho ukọ na wakọ ye odi na ukọ asesi omo ye no se buti zongo ha no say ene a by 1 week no matter ko baby foforo sa na omo ye Ghana card no ya ntumi anye
It says how they we are possible man another lose election ana.
Yes, machines endorse wa. Enyi chinchina yes aye foforo. E bia akwala na afi no manya 18 years no. Kanu na omo wo say ye de. Omo ye. Wo hu na omo su be ka ye hu na ye vote. Wa wo bi. Ana say wo de ayira na wa koye. No ma jai say de ye nyina ye no sesi a ya le aba ye ko gu ho no mu bebre. Wo be so ri kura akotena hot ade asa wo sanka. Nti dia enukura ka hu na ya bre ya break ko mudi yesa na card no susu yesa adane afoa ubetina ho 3 days kra usanka ha usanka anu ye nti asese odwu ye hu anase enu nkasa hu na odwu ye nti ase ubeti se obi wo ho se wamba market abeto ande a oni ni ba mo mu didi o bebe se be 2 days 3 days na okwoti na line sa akura usanka adenti no yesa ya akwa na ya akwa
Mami, where do I mean so buafu ye pa ya that say oni achuchu nkomo.
Kana kai se mantumi anye. Ana we so afi na me pe ye me ko ba ye se dom na e wo ho no ma de so matina fie 2 days se mi ko ye gana ka no mantumi anye. Ade. Ade. Wanya ade. Wanya.
Yeah, where do mami ya that say oni achuchu nkomo.
Oh, miss me da
Ma'am, I susu say ye man another 4 years and I say wo de okoto aba obeto atia no.
Yeah. He will go out. Now there are no more for him. We are going to die. Oh. Look at this COVID issue that we are talking. I'm not saying the COVID is not here. Oh. See, when the COVID came, if you want those people who get COVID, we the market women will get the COVID. He has made the same politics. Wow, scanner. Every day this, every day the one we say so no, not there. He must go, my dear. He must go.
I don't know what is scanner here no. Then also say some could go in place or market here no.
People are suffering. See, people are really, even especially when this COVID came, we are suffering. Goods are not coming. You know, some goods, a bit or her, a buy. Nobody didn't do for the buy store. But the host I talk. This market women, I wanted to table see. Kind of women more cry. What you say? Because no man no cry. You see, you are a son baby. I don't know what in talk say. By the time we do an scan out the cotton no cry. As to onya, especially tomatoes or pepper. Or the bapena, the Anton say, Neko. Oh, when he must go.
It used to say, my few is a more when you say Kotoaba, or better, my
they mean a jam.
I don't know to say he's the right person for you.
Well, I've never voted before, but when he was in power, we were in the market. We know how we sold our this thing. But when I came, everything changed. You see, we, the market women, we know. When Mahama was there, everything was a bit difficult, but it was okay more than this time around. So we must change and see whether when Mahama got into power, it will go back to normal.
All right, thank you for speaking to us.
You're welcome.
Mami, 2020, Osha, Wabana, Ubesisa, Nasi, Emma, Kofado 4 years, non to us.
Oh, me dem into abada by afiwe metuaba. Metuama jo mama. Na wasisa ye shebre, ma ye breadodo. Inti metuaba.
I didn't see now to say Obeto Majo Mama, Ada Kofado, then why?
Because Tamajo Mama was soon, yet to a day yet. And as I say, Kufado was soon, yet to a day and talk. Yet to me, Bedroom and Tonry, now sorry I could fear. It's a few way, and I bet to Majo Mama. I'm a winning not Nkoswaba my.
All right, yeah, that's the son here to show.
So, Madam, I say.
Mammy, so I shall say the Mamma Equan said the Jedi Equi used to say Yamagana or your man pinion international and answer Yensis.
Oh, yeah, man, penny that down a day. No, by ya, no, yen for say. You funo, no fool, yeah, mofra one to me. Ubet me anum sa tama wa upena. Ube trouble finding food. Papa, dear, in fact, or yebi. Why yebi pa, intino. Me dear, Mrs. say, or Tanaso Quacha, me pay.
It's in another down for 4 years, beam.
Come out, Jenny, on Tanaso. So, or I had lockdown, Bampo, I had me, I watch Chad in yebi, so I had it.
It's me and Sissy, young Coswa man and
young Cosso, I mean, put there, sir, and this your banner, what the neighbor in Pointino, Nanantanaso, on Yen Juma.
That's just a 2020 election, no Tuamanana.
Eh, Metuamanana, pa, eh. Metuaman, if you say lockdown by Wamubuam, it's Metuamanana, also a black Ghana for your own lockdown. It's Metuamanana.
Meda Simame. Papa, so she said that Mamu Nikon also to say, yeah, man, another 4 years, and I saw about 2 about the son.
Maybe dear Cameron Quank and another crank, and say, a Kosoko on post. Because a brand emu she see yet, BBN see ya, na ye do so crano. Mamma want me on service on my own. Or catch and say, oh, person, the light man, send you aboarding. And the corona no is just incidents is here. Nobody knows. But now to me, I turn of what I show my no. One more bonus so free. One more it's on let me free. Send your money in any hot. No, be any Mr. Corona than ever. To Corona buy Yama and now to Jan and Nanso. Yes, Papa no Yanseni. I am Yama. Nanado, dear minister, say, Yakaka say, why not the only dem be more my Ghana. Wa papa.
It's 2020 to Abama.
It's one Makufuado, Masato MPP. That's all.
Kakrabe na wakacho Ghana for ne omo mpesa moto abana.
Me some person catch Ghana for say omo hina mo wani nda ho. Omo ne hyehyɛ ne omo ne kyekere no. Ense say enye say obotom ne hia wo. Omo ne kyekere ne hyehyɛ ne nya obi botom ne hia. Na mo say wa ankasa yemma ene yam enye yamfo ye omo anim yebenya akomapa ne yebenya asodwe ne bo say omo ne hyehyɛ ko nanim. Education sector ko nanim anase bia government institutions na yedwuma pepepe no ene yeyepe na ohwe se da ko fodo so be sa mo ne kyekere ne hyehyɛ no na adwemu a ode yedwuma anya fi na nimpa na bansa na obotena sana obey after thought no way Nana is the best man.
Okay, say the amamu ni kona abanya owosu ubetusu se obeto amana mana tena so anase obetese wabem
se ne ade ne ti ni se ne o man ni kono anu kware ewo nyamemu ye de ehu hwe edwadifo ye ba obetom kakra eto wunsem bi wakodi asa ti de ewo mu no nti wa moaye wa moaye kura
2020 obeto amawan
eno de ewo mitirimu eno danu du a ewo mitirimu eno de mentumi nkase me de mawe ana me de mawe danu du a ena nyame be kire ni tumi.
But obesisa wambem ka like there was on the on peno so
sisaye die de sisaye beba it is a president ni pese sisaye beba e was so ma oman no yeso ye hutoye na sika esika asem nyina kofom nti onye ne yehu bibi dia maybe ya dream betumi asesa
mama ususu say nanado ye ma no another 4 years ana say the niema kono de o beto abatia no
Nanado de next 4 years de ya hu be kire don say 4 years we kropo ye hu ano ye hu de oye ye hu apuntudwuma o de baaye na ebe ma mbema no benye biaye mma so benye biaye na aboaye do ye hu bibia e ma mbema kropo wura dwom omuti bi be bo mma kropo po wo dwom ajo musika nti asade no next 4 years they are born paye omumboaye na yentimi yi Nanado mfrimu na mfa Joma Mambra
eti na chato kase mun wana obeto abama no 2020 wana obeto abama no 2020
ma Joma ma
adenti na to say is the right one for you
I say ya to ama Akufo-Addo oba 4 years ono kire de oba ba ye no ye hu bi de o so be masika be boto sika no so ye mba boto ye hu hwe nti ye hu hwe no eyesa yansesa ya adwen do ye di agro na yesa akọ 4 years de jiso waton yankasa nipa ade agiska nti eye ya
nti wadwen mu ne die
nti yansesem yesesem ereboa ye
me da sesa na twetwe
So
I should say that Mamu ni kona abanya owosu ubetusu se obeto amana mana tena so ana se obetese wabem.
Send the idea anything say. Send your mind ni kono anu kware ewo nyamemu ye de ehu hwe. Edwadifo ye ba obetom kakra eto wunsem bi wakodi asa ti de ewo mu no nti wa moaye kura
2020 obeto amawan
eno de ewo mitirimu eno danu du a ewo mitirimu eno de mentumi nkase me de mawe ana me de mawe danu du a ena nyame be kire ni tumi
but obesisa wambem ka like there was on the on peno so
sisaye de sisaye beba it is a president ni pese sisaye beba e was so ma oman no yeso ye hutoye na sika esika asem nyina kofom nti onye ne yehu bibi dia maybe ya dream betumi asesa
okay that's man 2020 election ususu say ya man another 4 years and as wo beto aba betisem
o me mesisem mimi nso abada aba this year de meto aba me mbo ni pako a meto aba ma no mesisem ese usise ma NDC na MPP omienu na ewo so NDC kwa MPP aba ese etumi sisem na foforo nso ntumi mra se onu so betumi aye sacha bi amaya na ba NDC na MPP no oma omo post ama omo we na ye we nti ye besisem ese ye mine no ye Ghana for ese etumi sisa ye president no ene NDC na MPP ese etumi sisem when for no omudos president for no omudos nti ese etumi sisem ma Ghana for ye hu sisaye kakra
enti ositu say nanado amamu ya wabu nye
ba cho say
amamu ya nanado abu no enso wani
oh so many but ese etumi yom sankrofo mienu no emfiso sankrofo mienu o maji omu din dodo nti en yom fiso omu mboan timi de maju nkyere no no
okay me da sise oni atwetwe nkom yemo bibi akwaba ediba Pinax so na munim say na nsemu a na Ghana ye mampanyi former president John Dramani Mahama o chese on be launch your manifesto ye de NDC for no be launch your manifesto na manifesto ni mu na na kata bebre na no koka say obaso a obe legalize okada na chese okada be ma ebe ye adwuma wo krom na youth na ebi omo wo ho no mu ni adwuma ye no mo ne ji ho so metwi moto Ghana ha na so metwi moto da ye adwuma no omo so manyoma no eduane na ne ya tie sika so adwuma ye ni okara drivers no e ba betwetwe nkomo na ya je omadwe ntwire bi se omo se abra omo te sa asemu enu kromo fa ne se ni je ben ana be sha omakuma mu ma ye pese ani omo nyina etwetwe nkomo me ni abema me ma wakwa aba
ba choyo me jo so
na nsemu a ye na John Dramani Mahama be launch ni manifesto na okase obaso obe legalize okada o ti asem no fa ne se
o me ti e de me ni je pa me ni je because MPP mreye okada na Esther because coronavirus no po taking it easy because ofa no mana police tata na so mo high sa on person go adwuma no se den iti drama ni mama kan sande energy pa
na ma me say wo answer na yen legalize ya no mu ye adwuma ni sesi a o license a o de ye adwuma
okay up to now the mini license am de ye adwuma there yeah ba ye plan say benye bi yeah
nti mchisha be na osusu say obe legalize ya mchisha be na osusu to mfengu akwemu na mbo
okay otima boy na yetime license no because prices na omo ye ni sesi ya no as e was ro kakra nti no onte so na hia so onte so na so yemfa ina ebetimi to support no because as price no high nti na ma yentimi nya ebi no this onte so maya na so ya den etime apeka krada support na etime nya license no yeah
yenu abema baako so ha papa me wakwaba
yes sir
papa we mu challenges ben na we adwuma yi mu say the sisi ama so ba legalize ni sisi challenges ben na mu face
sisi no rewa o kada fo rebere to dodo o say sisi shiki lockdown no ba no eni ya o fie o pie kakara police wo no hai o ya kakara o di no wo bere nkwala wo fie wo yere o ya kakara di wo bere ti jo ma ba si ababuae na ebuae oh te chi no me chi papa te eni na repair ebuae te ko anim aba bia ye jo ma nkwa aba bia ba mutu ani wa power metu wa buae te eni na ko anim
na mina adwuma na ye no license
ba jo ni la license la usela ni bunya din juma wonya wo pie wonya kakara on so se obe wo didi ensan we license o sa te 13 million be se kana we be license
ti ala na mode ya na
la lu de kakara te joma ba te se be boa bia wo to ba se we boa juma ko soro nyina
me ma na chere say mafiwe de Mahama na beto ama
onu na meto ama
okay fi say okada ninti
yeah okada ninti onu
on to beto aba Mahama na okada ninti
meto ama Mahama o meto do ama pa
yenu aba ba ko so ha mu nyina mu ye okada adwuma ni bi yenu aba ba ko so ba mi enu krampo ana wa ye pese mu nyina twetwe nkomo minu aba ma they say Mahama so oba so pe okada no de be legalize ama mo jamu nya mu hawo bia o te ta asem no anije be hye wakoma mu ana
anije by because let me share community na ya na let me win say so omo bandi okada na
Okada is bounder. Charlie, I don't know what. I don't know what to do because so
it's moto no how they are say obedient or the man.
Really, firstly before I will begin the life, somebody bought some for me so that I use that one I'll use that one to start. So for a few months ago, I bought my own.
Okay, so this is your own.
This is my own bike. So this is my own bike. So I use this. I pay attention on this one because this is what helps me to get something so that I won't go to my friend to ask and those things. So, yeah.
But do you have licenses as you are working using your car? Do you have licenses?
I have a license. I have A and B. Okay. So I know that maybe something can happen. Even the world is full of features. So I first and I do my licenses A and B. So I have A and B licenses control. Yeah, I have licenses.
Not just a union man, so they all can also our licenses. So I share no when they are baby na wa union bema ba konso. E wa ha chese so tie do mo kan de nije pa na show makro mu mi na ba ma kwa.
Mati.
Na say there o say afi o ta mama na.
Me ga me kan gwa me kan igbe.
Okay.
Me dey share the ugbon anyatefo elephant na ko be anu fine pa la dem dey share ji serious. Ebu ma masa me fu mi pe dollar na corona na masa won le izo. Omo anye totonyi kafra moto mo funu won Okada mo no kaka do mo baba anyi ro le ka ha o e mo ko mama na ji me afi na nye to de mo do na va mai lances/ne me chale la chine roadway me chale do mo anye totonyi wa bia me chale gun ta na ma va te a do na mi be o mo la o do aje tu mo na o do ya la masa the whole country every country bia moto do do Ghana pay moto mate o do ta never nu ele good fine la de me aji la pe me o do fine la da mo ji.
Enti hu ni say de o kasa ne de nse ma pese o ka chira ni say kuro bia moto wo ho enti sesi a de mama be ye ne de de plan o license de mi
no license mi o bia wa ha but enye Okada aduma mi e but we ne de aduma na say aduma say enti o ma fa kakra kwa 50 Ghana wonya kwa bo ne we yere ne o ba betimi amanage
o license ne wo ha
e wo mi ha
uni fa chire na yasi nyina ehu fi say won say oba Ghana ha no man pempi ne say police fo no ha mo nti wo license dey fa chire na obi ehu say ampa o motor license ampa
no motor license this is motor license
oh okay ampa when you be ma say our license ampa so license no na we ya chire na chire say our license na ampa na say a challenges be na mu face wa ha challenges be na mu face
so ha dey face challenge papa enye easy police for guy pa mu jai kwa one month pe ni o fa ga na mu se mu achi o ukita na go na musi mwachi unu ko ba o mi se mweji osika asa mo beja o ti mo tete pa anyezi
tutu se ma hama mbra na mo hontom
ne hu toy pa na mbra ne hu toy
all right do you be ma no so e wa kan no na kire se o se ma hama mbra na omo ho entom ye go suwa ni Okada riders no etwetwe nkomo mi na be ma kwa ba
oh ye jabra
Ghana mempenyi former president o se obe legalize Okada.
Yes, so bana wo legalize ma yes be de pa.
Eti wo ti asem no weni agi.
Oh meni agi pa if say o ka de dwuma enu ana yes boys ni ye didi akakakra. Say dwuma bi enu o dwuma bi enu nti o ka de enu ana yes ma yes inside ekoya no. Enu ana yes ye de hwe ye maame ni emba ni ye nti o ka say o ka de ye nja ye dia. Yes, ye new adwuma bi a ye ba koye apart from Okada if the adwuma bi enu o ko adwuma am say o ko aye mfa enti eso Okada ya na ye enti your man penny say oba boa ye dia ye ni a ye tanichi
na kaso ha mu challenges be na mu faces e bia mu ye adwuma
oh kala kaso your idea omo police for chi dwuma esu nkoso Juma day we ba kura 30 and 40 kura benya kura edi as the police we chose so anu agi 1 million na we ja police for na mo aye e we juma na ye ni
me na be man juma o ye o license
me pa cho de bi
na denti na onye bi
me pa cho say minister license me kwa ko say 5 million me su mi nya sa scan say moto am take kwa nya me de obi de na me so me ya na me nya kakra edidi won
yɛ sɛ mo deɛ traffic deɛ traffic deɛ mu traffic ɛnɛ mu hu sɛ traffic light aso mu moto nti na mo de twem hwim na mo de bɔ nkrɔfoɔ no kra bɛn sɛ wateta sɛ mo sɛ mo nim sɛ ɛtan so si
pacho matida
sɛ esi so
pacho
adenti na mu traffic
me pacho ye no yemu bi obi o traffic so a onjina enu de ye mistake enu de me to asipan ye so ye mfunu so ba ko no me to asipan
okay me da asimi ni abema yɛnua yɛ papa baako so wɔ ha ɔno sɛ ɛpɛ sɛ ɛne no twitwi nkɔmmɔ na yɛgye no adwe nkyerɛ gya sɛ si adeɛ legalization of mokara na ɛne ɛgu sɛ yɛtwitwi nkɔmmɔ papa ma wakɔ aba papa adwuma yi deɛ mehu sɛ ɛnɛ deɛ ɛwie abɔ
ɛwie abɔ so yɛbɛtena yɛhu so ade adwuma si a no asɛe first ne deɛ na nka yɛ kakra baanansɛ deɛ yɛkɔ lockdown ba hwee nkɔ so wobɛtena saa bide wo de kora ne bia 50 Ghana bi na wanya
Uti yare ni ntina ma nkrofo mfuru moto ni bi m na no.
Yare so ka ho kakra because ti I hu kakra ba because that corona e bai. Aha ma fo bre. Aha adwuma sem so ama mpa bre adwuma asai. Obi wo kra onye moto abuzu ni sikoto ko munye. E bia na e bi o qualify ni sika ye 2 city. Wo so fa na ko za kwan na. Wo so petrol asem. Ne obeja no kwa fa taxi. Taxi so bia na opente ma kontine akwai how we no super police as a police could afford it on motograph also a police for high engine ama mo jai say na police acho unya ne bone kra o ka menu zanka o committee a na ka ebisa o bia yes nzo unya hwe kra no ma na achechu my force for we for unya bia na aju sika poto
nti mama sister oba be legalize mukada sasa me so wati
Martin
nti na wati you know okay.
C'est last time na me TV no mo kasa asem.
Se nije de be be show akuma mu ma.
Oh, ka unya pa so Muhammad me legalize ka da ma ne ba na otumi ma lines no so ba fom kakra so ma yanka ya bi lines no so no boy de no do. Izi anu mu chachu lines anu mi za verse uni bia asem. Eno so ka so izi ayenya na ere akoye. Ezi ka asem ayi basa, you know.
Na just o kase mu de papa na me jiri say only licenses.
Me ni bi kra ma.
Only licenses are you adwuma say odigbo obi nso e.
Anyhow no, how no. Di ente so ba yan because dia family members is ka say ba yenye adwuma we na ye so adwuma nyina azengina. Ye dia adara na fa ha no. Ndi na say o mo hwe man na yetumi etumi lines ni bi na say yetumi nya obi kra akwa akra na adwuma akwa because wo fa obi kwa akra na only line ne kwachi okuma ye betumi agboka 2 million 3 million na ade.
Nti o afo de o to mama na ba.
We dey we to mama o ba be change bibia man because e bre o kada for ye ni abre pa.
Era se papa. Komodidi na yeguso ayedi e boss ba ko ha no. Akwa we flight lieutenant we senior ma ba ko pechalo ni size o nwi da on pa bi. Ya na no akwa ba.
Ya boss nyama adumo.
Chalo we Ghana ni ana.
O me Ghana ni pa.
Nti afo be to aba.
Mo to aba pa mo Ghana kar mo votari kar mo ni nyina.
Nti o to ama wana.
Mo to ama Mahama.
Adentia.
Oh mama o so ba bere o kada ni free no police. Because police were mo hire too much. Ama frufo ya mo to yi. O kwa na jo mo shower ase no amachew. Ohun bone a waye. No se machew. Ase dey police were mo hire too much. O kwa akra se tombut anapa. O free no ko tombut du tombut anama. Police were na machew. Na mo juice kan do ase mo chimi. Maye hwe mo se machimi. Are esi a okada no le enko bokuro no.
Na our licenses ana.
Oh license me ko license fake one na mo yema me.
Enti say na enti na jama police for choose only licenses enti a.
Ba sense license no boy din 8 million adan.
Enti da kwa ya no mo je o say.
Ana aba ni am ya na mo jimi ay 6 million.
Enti wan kata 8 million ya ju 6 million wan hu say fake.
Oh dabi sadia no say ay nkwafo say amuna mo ye.
Connection.
Me re hu say ay fake. Say hu. Hu.
Enti o say mama ba dia we ni beje.
Onye ni beje mama de be foto ama no pa. Enti mama de kura ye jiri say mama ye obeba. Mama obeba. John Mahama no size.
Okada ni ti ana.
Bia adwuma bia we ye adwuma bia nye say okada no kwa. Adwuma bia. Kaso ti say. She kaso da na Accra. Se ka da na brochire. Hono ye anya Mahama. Oh, bosu.
Komodidi na yeguso ayedi cinema ba ko so ala we champion. Ya kasa we mi champion ba ko pe. champion baako fɛ champion nana ase dɛ oti ɔsɛ twiri ɔnhyɛra nte eti mbɛmbɛ mi senior man baako fɛ ala bɔsu na afei ɔsɛ otu aba ma wana
ɔsɛ
afei otu aba ma wana
ɛna ɔka ni
otu ama wana
afei deɛ ɔsɛ ya ehu ni papa yɛ dɛ mpɛma no ya so ayɛhye
mama sɛ ɔbɛ legalize mo
ɔka na hyehyɛ aba ekwan mu jɔ mo ama na hyehyɛ aba ekwan mu na street no aze yɛpɛ no obɛkita street na ma street no nkwala mpanyinfoɔ aze obi aso ayɛhye o and this is the time for wa we need to anya ni papa nyankopɔn kwa nti na ɔyɛ dɛ ɔmbɔ obi a ho by my what ma say nti na ndɛ nyina ya to mi
nti sisi ɔkara na ɔsɛ obɛ legalize na nti na bɛtɔ aba na mana na sɛ ndima pɛn
peace na yɛpɛ bɔsu peace na yɛpɛ nti ɔno ana ɛkɔ mo ama na ana ɛkɔ bɔsu wa ni nyina
ala me boss baako fɛ no ala nana ɛbɛ fa ati yɛsɛ me nkyɛ wɔ Ghana bi mti ma me gboza nana ọmụ nsọ mmadụ nche na ọmụ chere no sọ ọba ha no na sọ hwe bi ewo na yewe ni okadafo na na egusa ya twetwe nkomo no bebre na na se ometo ma ma fi se anije kase pa na ya ba ọmụ akwan mu se ebi ọmụ nso ometo na dwuma ọmụ ya ọmụ nsa akọ ma no se boys ni jani adenti ọmụ sọ ọmụ ntichi chama ma akobe ti okara na na egusa ya ni ọmụ twetwe nkomo me hu se Bada nu eni hwe ase ono ma ba ko sa be si okra gidigidi ono so se obe ka se me papa ba ko so ne na moa ari ni de fa na be fa na hefa omo se afu e de omo toma JDM John Dramani ama se ono so se obe legalize okara no akoyie be ma akwa
ayo mo ya dia
na ja ena de mu se ska ba ho se sia na oba
boss ya issue
na se wodi wanya trip akoba akwa ba
ada nyasi we ewunya kakra na okoye fresh kakra be gina mso saa wo be gina mso saa so a na police for mo ha wo saa
ti ko dware no aba
mi ko dware ne be ba be gina msesi aso ba se se ahwenko so wati ase ye pese de be ba bia nyame boy na ehu de ye nye de obi abetuma anye kakra na obedidi ye jai okada na ejuma no a boys bebre on be ye konfro wati ase obi wo ho na ejuma na ewu obi oso na ejuma bia omu stop okada no a obi mo ambe ko wia obi mo ambe ko ye ambe ye son style bi omunti ase what ase but say de obeba obetina akwanja no so bia onya de papa mai na so ni age what ase but say nu okada adwuma na no anokre de risky do what ase unye sika kakra uma na waja na okope business na wo ye but obi wo so a adwuma we na wo ye omoja adwuma we so a obeye se so kron for what I say nti pese ma amambra na onye hu de on so beye bi what I say nti de obeba bia on boy na eni agia eno anu no obi oja okada ejuma ne oni ejuma bia na obeye mi na miti ha say mi ye je na ejuma but mi ko je na ejuma na mbe je na mkakra what I say mi ye ejuma wo agugushi jeni what I say nti obi wo so oja ejuma we obenye ejuma wo nfa
ba wa license mi ni abema me nibi na che se uni license na otwi fam nti so de bo bi sesi a den na weka
anu de woni mai
yes e na traffic nsumu mbu traffic na mu hu ma twum na moko
o me de ya me hu traffic agina na me so ma agina
we are sure eti tell even say unam to boot na oba na traffic a che udi so say na so de na mfimfi
oh wala me ho show sem be gina because if you respect traffic light yeah respect because ayo han na say hu say traffic light na agina mu na waso agina because we be choma at once ko aka bowa say wo fort ana meboa it say won gina traffic light na aja na wo so akọ eno anu no but the obeba bia onye fine why eno anu no but na kufa de enye say empe na asam ye pe na asam pa ba de oye no eso on kontina na onju na adwun no nsisa na abrabo ma na ehu de be why that say
rase no
ye pena sampa but on so on my so ye ni aji kakra ye ni nji anyeyi what I say eyo ubakura na ni nji a ontina won chenda ana mebo me zeze na me ko dware mi ba fitano pa na me be gina ha me nya akra o me tumi ko akra me du tobu to ma chi me 100 Ghana
omaje
100 Ghana ana me ko fie me ko da ye zeze na me ba be gina
na just say o tie dem so mo keka na just manum nsam ne de police for there omo home papa o just say ne krampo no obi achi no police ni achi na waje no 100 cedis she and about tutu ota nko kwa akra ya je ne 100 Ghana ma akofie kura akwadwale fi no wasa ba just say o tie dem mo keka ne de a just say JDM na free o coffee say o so ba legalize okada e dey amount mo nti de obaba bia no according to any abema no onye omo fine no ye omo fine so omo so ometo amount na omo keka say police for no so home ye papa nti ka so dom ne e won we na okada drivers ni bi nso keka e wa ha no. The legalization of Okada business, yes, legalize Okada business. I'm not be Juma or Ghana. Now, no, I back as a taxi rank. You ever see any my taxi driver for no? As you train company and say, "Joe, my dream interest." Legalize Okada. Or my Juma no say never call. Ever say, and as I'm holding crab, some be museri at TN. TN, Papa back on high. Ever see any train come? Papa, my kwaba.
And we are going to say,
I'm here do daddy now so.
I don't know.
That is legalize Okada business. I was to say taxi Juma never call for man. I said the TSA never cost why.
Ebema taxi Juma na akofom. Ena Okada no so accident no do so dudu. Nti e ka mi nko na Okada fo no bebre na atop Pragia no. Nti e ka mi nko anka ye nteni to Pragia mo na yi Okada no mfrim. Me fi se no mo beboa.
Esi ano ye legalize ye no crampo compare tem Okada mba Ghana cry say ba yi mo Juma na ekosen.
Oh, eduma de in fact eduma de aba from kura na enye se bia omoyi mi de ka se na ekunkun nipa npo na ha madwin titiro na enye eduma na asem no titiro bi se prank crofo ko hospital sa se na ya twitwa crofo na de no kura na ya na ha mi ti omo ankasa no se o meteni to sa Pragia no mo anka ka be boa the whole nation no ebema accident rate no kura akolo fi se no mo be boaye
want to say ya coronavirus ntina ma taxi adwuma na nkosoro bi mu
no su kan ho bi e say me matena se kura ya research amaye no me sisi a mitimi hu say the whole country no ya che mu 3 a ma hu say 2 na ya adwuma 1 tifie nti no su ama adwuma no so abafom nti se
ama no mbefo no sisi amu nyina tifie
Ose
ama no mbefo taxi ni se amu nyina
tifie se form 1 form 2 amu nyina tifie teacher 4 tifie nti se nyame ya do na ka nyina awura mu a ka be ma bibia sesa se adi ton kro mu complain se nye ya taxi fo nko a be bia complain true
so wa ha ono se be se ono se agina ne din sem kakra ni ebisa ne se Okada business and also Okada ya baba legalizing of taxi adwuma no sign na be ko mini be ma wakwa ba
jesu
mini be ma mi hu se se ana wankasa wa fi wakọ odi load akwa ba se ya se be legalize Okada business se o sha e be ma taxi adwuma na ba foma na se ne tia sa na be
se ara dia omode ba dia dia taxi adwuma no e be ba fom because obi pentem because taxi obe general traffic ma afena obi me man ko obe call motor de betimi asove a ono betimi akọ nti e ba sa no dodo na obe ko be prefer say obe fa Okada because Okada fast betimi akọ fast but taxi de traffic sia on kon sa ba nipa no so o pentem no so ono so onya ne sa nti ba sa ebe ma eso juma na ebe ba fom kakra
nti compare tam Okada mba Ghana ni tam atisia nkofo start some di moto we adwuma taxi adwuma no aba fom na se ne tia neti
aba fom pa
nti se yare ni nti ana so Okada no so ka ho na ma aba fom
already yale no so ka ho de aba I say adwuma fo de omo amu be ko adwuma no ebi won mo adwuma o ma break o mo nko adwuma nti o mo titifie nti there's no need say let me afa scan because scan at the end of the month scan be ebi ma nti on to me kakra wo be dide no on to me find no fufu ka say o kokroma ko pede on ko pehwe nti the best thing so o mo so o mo tifie because e ba sa na adwuma no so yeso e ba adwuma no so ayeda e ho sukla
adwuma na yeda mu so Okada business na egu so aye na mo twetwe nkomo no so sha han man mpanyifo mienu ba mpanyifo mienu bi nso wa ha mpanyifo mienu we re yɛkyerɛ ɔyɛ mpanyinfoɔ mmienu a sɛ ɔbɛn ho a na mu dwane na sɛ papa wɔ ha ɔno nso sɛ ɔno nso bɛka kakra ɔsɔ papa ma waka no.
yaa megye mo so.
Okada business ne taxi business no wohwɛ a sisi a na ɛkɔ nsɛn nie.
Okada business n deɛ yɛ poɔ papapapa ɔmo ha adwen ɛnti sɛ ɛbɔ ɔman wɔ mu a ɛmmoa one etumi ma nipa nkasa ɛkɔ so accident bebree ma yɛn ɛna two ɔmo ne taxis no sɛ like okɔ a ɔma wo chance o ɔmo ndi mmara na ɛwɔ traffic regulation ni so ɔmo ndi so na ɔmo de asɛ nneɛma bebree nti me deɛ ɛka me paa deɛ anka deɛ ɔmo twam ɛnti no ɔmo ngya mmom na ɔmo mpɛ adeɛ ɛbɛboa yɛn youth na yɛreba no mɛpagya yɛn kyɛn sɛ yɛbɛkɛtɔ yɛ legalize okada no han ɛkɔ baako mmienu ndɛ na ɔsɛ ɔde nipa ahwɛ ne nan ne ha ne bom ɔmbɛma adeɛ bi ebe improve taxes no ma na yɛrɛ akɔ soro mu a no ɛbɛ no bɛboa yɛn
nti wetumi aka sɛ mo adwuma no aba fam
because of school for it form two ɛyɛ sɛ the school for it ɛte fie nti na abɛyɛ bɔ fam ɛna ɔmo ankasa so no kadafoɔ no ɔmo kora yɛ sɛ akora bebree papa aba sɛ ɔmo charge po kyɛn taxes no na because of ɔmo yɛ fast ɛde ɔmo kɔ ne nti na nkurɔfoɔ foro nti asɛ yɛ adwuma one ɛno nso ka ho nti ne nyinaa ka ho na yɛsɛ okada no ɔmo pɛ beebi nti na mpɛ adwuma foforɔ bi ma ɔmo na ɔmo yɛ
nti wode wakoma mu ne wadwe mu paa deɛ yɛntwam
nti ade deɛ amoa nti ɔnyi fi ne policy ne wɔfa different policy nhyɛ
okay papa meda ase yɛn nua bɛma baako nso wɔ ha ɔne deɛ yɛse taxi ne nyinaa ɔno na yɛ ɔmo CEO papa ma wakɔ aba
yɛgya
sisi ano ɛna adwuma akɔ sɛn
adwuma no sɛdeɛ ɛtene saa na ɛteɛ dada no a
wonya bi watwa bi adi deɛ
adwuma no yɛ lucky ɛtɔɔ so a na wadi antɔ so so a na wafa no saa
wadi sɛ wadi bɛɛ 4 times
wose
wakɔ bɛɛ 4 aba
firi makɔ 3 pɛ
na kyerɛ sɛ metwa ne mmom ɛka baako pɛ ama mede baako pɛ ne ɛka ho ɛmpɛ no dodoɔ sɛ yɛ ne yie mu nti na agya
ngu sɛ ɔmɔyɛ nti wɔnkɔ so wɔyɛ wɔdeɛ nso yɛyɛ de and end of the day obi anya deɛ ɔbɛnya nti no deɛ kasa bia ne hɔ but okada ha ɔmo kɔ so accident no ɛyɛ too much nti wɔka sɛ ɔmo de ba deɛ a ɛno deɛ ɛbɛba no ɛbɛsen deɛ ɛhɔ sisi a no nti mɛdɛ sɛ kame nkɔ na nkɔmmɔ ntwam koraa okada na ɛmmoa Ghana
nti wohu ne sɛ ɛha adwen saa
ɛbɛhɔ adwen okada ɔmo create accident too much wonam wodi traffic mu okada bubua wɔ side me lɔ ɔnnyia nhwɛ no kwa ne brɛ wo na ɔkɔ ɔmfi wo kora mabu me lɔ na ɔkɔ wokɛka sɛ ɔmo no wɔbɛko nti okada na ɛmmoa yɛn
nti wode wohu ne sɛ ɛnyɛ adwuma na bɛba fam ne mu accident ɔmo kɔɔse no
accident ɔmo bɛkreti mu ɛnɛ okada na so ebinom de bɔ korɔ no ɔmo yɛfɛ okada danka sɛ kɔ fie no bebree yɛmfɛ ɔndu fie yɛde ɔde kɔ fie a mɔ na ɔde kɔ na ɔhwɛ fie hɔ wɔde kɔ a mɔ na ɔkɔ na ɔhwɛ fie hɔ ɔhwɛ sɛ wo fie ti a ɛnkyɛ na mo meta bɛ wo fie hɔ dokora bebree de bɔ korɔ no
saa de no kora taxi drivers mu nso ebi mu nso yɛ
okada taxi fo bebree yɛ kaasoa ebinom fi Suedo ɛbɛ adwuma wɔ ha wɔn bɔ saa abla no nyɛ kaasoa fo ɔmo efi Suedo bɛ adwuma wɔ ha na wi ne bɛba no wɔn na wɔyɛ saa adeɛ no bɛtɛ okada no deɛ ubi so bi abɛka akyerɛ wo
okay yɛda se ɛnua bɛma sɛsi a sɛdeɛ egu so no kasoa station yɛwɔ no yɛpɛ sɛ yɛbɛn mpanyinfoɔ no bi ne yɛgye ɔmo adwenkyerɛ kakra na yɛhu sɛnea adwuma no ankasa ɛrekɔ mehu sɛ Mr. Chairman baako da ha na watwɔke baako yɛpɛ sɛ yɛsɛ agye ɔno no so adwenkyerɛ fa uka taxi adwuma no ɛbɛkɔ pɛpɛɛpɛ anaasɛ taxifoɔ mo ho bɛkɔ mu
yɛyɛnkɔ adwuma no ɛnkɔ yie sisi a yɛyɛ adwuma koraa yɛn ho su nti yɛpa wo kyɛw mofia biribi ma yɛwa moyɛ biribi fa mo ma yɛ ɛno ano no
nti na kyerɛ sɛ wode wo adwenkyerɛ mu no kada na ɛnyɛ adeɛ ɛbɛboa
ɛmboa koraa
nti ama taxi adwuma no akɔ fam anaa
ɛkɔ fam koraa ɛkɔ fam kɔ fam paa
deɛ nua bɛma nso ɛde ka ho no na kyerɛ sɛ ɔse taxi adwuma no deɛ akɔ fam paa mpanyinfoɔ yɛse sɛ panyin dare wia na nsu asa yɛmbɛn yɛ papa so na ɔno nso yɛne ne ntwetwe nkɔmmɔ fi sɛ ɔno na adwuma no metumi sɛ wayɛ akyɛ yie papa ma wɔkɔ aba papa na nsia na NDC fo bɛ lanche mo manifesto no mo kasa sɛ mo ba power ɔmo bɛ legalize okada na okada ne taxi adwuma yi yɛnse yɛtete sɛ ma adwuma no aba fam no kora bɛn na wɔ mu
as per sɛ aba na aba fam po deɛ sɛ neɛ yɛnyinaa yɛyɛ adwuma nti no but me hu sɛ okada no elsewhere mate sɛ abɛkyi baabi ɔdi traffic mu a wɔsɛ ɔdi n'akyi but ase no omo ye unnecessary overtaking no across on saa nneema no nti me nkwa de be ho kra anka itimi manage itimi ordinary aswing ya traffic mu unnecessarily nneema saa ne o ntimi nche ke omo de wo hwe village o ba bi e bo omo ba bi waka nko omo use nti no e bad ye wo ye den anya de a wetimi dia be no wo wetimi aye eno be boa
nti to kase mu ni de un success omo ba be ma tax adwuma no krampo akofom
oh say be confirm de nyame ene ma de ono che nti no say be ye ade be sa no obi a be nya ne de nti me de me nka say obi de be fam say be mo obi de aba form o ye o tu delay mo on de be nya de o mo so be nya mo de be me problem no say na amputate ni partner sa na ma no because of this motor reckless driving now mo ye no and no me so they should also have their place okay
apa da say mpanyifo bebre nso wa hanom mpanyifo bebre wa ha ye pese ye call no omo so kwatwetwe nkomo bi nso ewa wa ha but ye mben omo wa ha no na ye ne omo twetwe nkomo na ye hu se de niama ko me sina ma hu se taxi driver ba ku bi nso ye so ne ya no su jane ya bebre na ejane abrante we de ye ben na no ejane fi se osuro enti ya se ono se no waka okara krada waka okara ni taxi nti se ba ne se on church mu krampo anko nim de obe kan ti dwane ana o dwane ezin fanyifo bebre na so a so o se de senior man so atwa kede ya na kire se masundwe ma na ye nyina ye wo ni ye mu na ye nyina ye penti ye pese still ye je drivers for so adwen kire papa me wakwa ba
anyhow
papa you see they say be legalize okada Ghana your man pay former president or say oba so o share be ha tax eduma na
yankasa ha dada we san be legalize na account en ne ewukura ne wonye ye nkwan so ye pe afofo nso kan ho ye penten no ne sa kwanhia no se ka se enyini benya bi adidi a nkaja yala ne se o ma ye mu ne adwuma no mo doso chin ye adwuma ti be se no mo da mo chichi wo mu na so mu nyina sa mo betena fi a omo so be da hwe omere no mo ma akra kan nyenso obi abenya bi no be ye betumi aboa bia
eje to crop de nya akwanhia na ka do no problem
me ni problem ka akwanhia so obi na akola tru no se me pentem no da akora okofu a obi ora so obi de ofa ya of steps say when timi na ma me tene akola ni nyina fom tim se nya no ma so me dim la so se me ntwa traffic mu udu agina se na ka agina de a na process adwuma na ese betam ba se wo enye e bia na so me firi ha akọ ho timi ka se enye na ekiri me san akọ a me ma bọ me hu dia te no be ye na de mla beto ho dia fan se na obi wono so betumi de ahwefie na akro no so yere etwa se ba yo ba yo nyina is station ya enso da se bo a e benya kakra be de e bedi
papa yera se ye pa ono so na no de ensem no na kire se enye se de nkrampo a o menya kakra atafre se obia eye kakra na afemu de no nso enya bitafre bebre na wa ha yeguso ye ne mo twetwe nkomo ba so wo hwe beminsa menim ho no mampanyifo bebre wo ho omo so ebe se ebe omo no mo so mo de omadwen kire eba ni ehu se de niama ekọ ni se de niama eba ewo Kaswa station hanom tiembe taxi drivers ni bi ne enu omo entwetwe nkomo bebre na wa ha taxi drivers ni de omo do si papa ma kwa ba
yeah
papa you see you be legalizing ya motor adwuma no hwe be ha taxi adwuma na
ha ya pa
sisi alhamo ye legalizing mpo sisi alhamo
ha ya
ne kwa menso
na se enye bi nko ise ko o be se adwuma tisi abu bana de na ma se adwuma jama ntimi nye ebi nko
sisi ke twem
ko josi
ye ntwem ana se ye nya na nkoso
aye twem ko se sa yeso ye bra fitane pe obi anya bi asa ye bi nko e
don't you say yare no so ka hunti na madwuma na mba no
say ska ne krum o say yare na ka ho de base ska so say ne krum say da mo biem dia ka fan ka na ka betumi yare ska ne krum so de
sa de aka no no sika de enu krum ye papa ba kon so ha no ma ɔno nso bɛtumi de n'adwe nkyerɛ aba papa ma wakɔ aba
yɛgya papa
maybe yi ni sɛ ɔyɛ taxi driver sɛsi ɛsɛ bɛ legalize ɛyɛ moto adwuma no John Dramani ɔte sɛ ɔba so a taxi adwuma ne moto adwuma yi sɛ ɔmo ba ɛbɛha mo anaa
ɔba ha yɛn
ne kwan bɛɛ so nti na nsusu sɛ ɛbɛha mo
ɔmo cause accident too much ɔmo cause accident ekyi so sɛ wɔreka moto nso yɛ fɛ baako koraa nti no ɛyɛ yɛmpɛ moto yɛpɛ car
ɛnyɛ accident ne koraa de anka wo ni problem
accident ne bɔdɔs too much ɔmo cross yɛn ɔmo cross taxi drivers bebree nti yɛmpɛ
alright yɛ papa nso no na ɔse ɔmo mpɛ fi sɛ accident dɔɔso ɛna ɔmo ma nneɛma nso ɛnkɔ yie ɛmfa ma ɔmo yɛ papa baako nso wɔ ha ɔno nso yɛmbɛn no ne yɛne no twitwi nkɔmmɔ na yɛhu yɛmbisa no ne yɛkɔ ɛkwan yɛde kwan de bi ne ɛsɛ wohwɛ de wi a ɔma paake no baako nso wɔ ha na kyerɛ sɛ taxi adwuma no na ɛgu so a yɛtwitwi ho nkɔmmɔ yɛpɛ sɛ yɛhu sɛdeɛ ɔmo nso mabrabɔ ɛkɔ papa ma wakɔ aba taxi ne moto adwuma yi ɛhaw deɛ
moto ne deɛ ɛhaw adwe paa first sisia no ɔmo kora no ɔmo ma yɛ adwuma no ayɛ den too much because ɔmo drive carelessly wɔn dɛm a efi nyɛ ɔmo across wɔ anim just like that ɛna ɔmo so de saa ama yɛ adwuma no so ato koraa first na nka biribiara ni a taxi dropping baabiara baa na moto no baa no so nti no biribiara na fast na ɔmo afa ɔkala no na ɔmo de kɔ ɔmo so ɔmo gye low plus ɛkyin yɛn yɛ de kakra nti no ɔmo mfa taxi no koraa ti aba egu ha saa wa wohwɛ cars egu a wa hu bibia that man now no taxi adwuma dem ko ye kra
nti na untu say traffic ɛwɔ Ghana so too much no so kan na nkrofo for okada no say de bombe do ntem
oh yeah ane de me track is 70% traffic no so kan na normal so obi so penta because of traffic na anti no mo fa okada no
ti sɛ ɔmo legalize dem
sɛ na tina
ɔkarafoɔ no nyina na nso na dwen kyerɛ no no yɛ papa wɔ ha pɛ sɛ yɛ ne papa ɛkɔ kasa ne nso agye ɔno na dwen kyerɛ yɛ papa deɛ wotumi sɛ yɛ papa deɛ wachɔke kama paa papa ma wakɔ aba papa yogurt de minya bi amɛnom papa na yɛwɔ ha nam na NDC for bɛ launch our manifesto na mo kase mu no na mo de bɛtu mu sɛ sɛ mo bɔ mo legalize okada business sɛ wohwɛ okada business ɛne mo taxi adwuma na so yɛ legalize okada business na mo taxi adwuma na bɛkɔ fam ana
baby ɛnkɔ fam
ade nti na wɔkasa papa
sɛ gya obuka nsuo tɔ sɛ ya obi a ɔbɛka sɛ ɔnka kaa na no bɛfɔm fo okada nti dem ni problem wɔ
nso ti sɛ den na ama sisi mo taxi adwuma na aba fam no sɛ nyɛ okadafoɔ no deɛ
adwuma no deɛ me hu ne sɛ aba fam ba deɛ me hu sɛ cars na adɔɔso adwuma so employment so na ni hɔ nti sɛ ayɛ sɛ obi ayɛ bi nti adwuma no ayɛ den na nyɛ sɛ bi akɔ fam
papa yɛda sɛ ɔne atwetwe nkɔmmɔ deɛ ɔno nso ɛka no no mpanyinfoɔ de bebree na ɛna wayɛ papa baako nso abɛland sɛsi a na ɔtumi sɛ ɔno deɛ waba bɛdu ɔno nso sɛ wohwɛ yɛ papa mfie a na kyerɛ sɛ ɔbɛwɔ experience wɔ driving mu yie a ɔno nso bɛtumi de n'adwe nkyerɛ aba papa ma wakɔ aba papa okada yɛ legalize okada wohwɛ ɛbɛha taxi adwuma no ana
dabi o taxi adwuma sɛn ɛha no sɛ obi abɛyɛ n'adwuma ɛha yɛ
nti na wotutu sɛ obi abɛyɛ n'adwuma fi sɛ nkurɔfoɔ no bebree koraa ɛka sɛ legalize
akora mo yɛ adwuma nso yɛyɛ adwuma nti deɛ na ɛbɛyɛ ma the only thing is law no ne on bɛdi that's all
yɛfa emergency ngu akwan mu mom
of course now that's the right thing mo adeɛ sɛ de ɔmo sɛ bɛyɛ adwuma na I think it's good
no support idea no
of course now sɛ dada akora mo yɛ adwuma no nti ɛdeɛ na ɛsɛ support idea no ɔmo yɛn ma mo hyehyɛ pa na ɔmo mfa nyɛ adwuma no
papa me da se yɛ ma ɔmo hyehyɛ pa na ɔmo mfa nyɛ adwuma no na yɛ papa nso ɛka na kyerɛ sɛ okada business ne deɛ anka yɛ ansa Mami, and ballot paper na ba sisi Mahama eda second, nana eda first. One na afi we the auto abamano.
Hey, Mahama nkasa. Mahama. Number 2 na be cost room. Mu be mo.
Ebi mo keka say two na Mahama da no e kire say second chance and ebi mo so kire say na one no da no dey mo say on to us.
Nko no do obi hu o kwankasa ko down. Number 2 dey ba first. Ba first nankasa. Ya wo ho mo be hu.
Na den na yenti otutu say amamu no enko yenti awoto ama Mahama.
All they know is promise and fail. They come and talk online. They'll say a lot of things, but you won't see any. There's nothing to show. Bibi and why show. Mahama buyer or casa why no. More monk or fisuno or ni na ye hui. Ye huni gani. Nana no be or casa baby. Oh, she on any about me lion. And to this man, they have to go. What say school education system? There's not a chronodani. Colon na market small most box. Ye be school and then omo bi mo we ko mo hu skade dan kola na market basa obi wo ko ni ma dada na sama na tena fiate say we see there is covid and I see we be transportation say ye na yentina car mo see na school for then me hu asa men kakram sharale omo ge there's nothing to show who be so nothing in the system obeko kra
Nti o man second chance man nye bibi am fancy so man.
Nanka mama Mahama ni wa mama gum. Na pardon ka mama ni wa mama gum. Na ya system because papa we so ko. There's not I dream be anything mo. When you bibi ni mo no ndwe ho kra o. Family pregnancy family way. Wa teacher bibi ama ne family singwa. Aden. Eni bi na Japan kan ya mo hu na Japan kan ya nana.
Mama we say nana ana say Mahama.
Mahama.
I didn't know how Mahama.
Yan toshi fitina na baye me kwa akra 3 days biasese na watchu mi no ansa na ma akwa ba ko yan toshi wokuru nti yesisum
Unsu say yare na e ba ye nti na mani ma aye slow sana na say amamu na na enye
da bi yare asam ye different to my yare na baba no na sa fito ba ya sa bibian change na yare no subobom nti
is that also about to with their feel with their
oh ben to manana Mahama onna me to amono every say time o ho na bibi akwa pepe fiti na ba bibi asesa this is to Mahama
it's a ballot paper na ba nana na that first and Mahama that second and also wahu
me hu ma teso
it's about to no say
aya me asam
the second na nana Mahama dan what to say then e be ka kire Ghana fo
inside no interest Mahama onwini wa be second mpo yepe ayeye de pa no oba no fa verse no so ayeye de Ghana mfa oba da ti so no nkwanti bibi basesa maye na ye bre pa ye bre bibi ankoye ye see light free light ni ye free water free ni nyina ye hu ano nti ye sisem
na ba me da say o say afiwe
ya sisem mpo ewie
ma me akwa baba ye fidie so
me jo swami NDC ontimi mwami MPP ontimi mwami onyina ho abaye hu ho ye pie kwa donko Ghana ma but say oba enya ya hu botoye wonya aba wada ada he NDC wada ada he MPP wada ada he this kwa donko na eko
Edu beta wakasa afiwe de niema nkoye kura
afiwe de niema nkoye kula afiwe nyama nkoye ma ye kura gomuma nkoye kura kolone balos baye yes ka nyina so ya ye mo bo obada ada hedemia ma di nkwatiro menya abel nkoye kura market nkoye kura nkoye kura mu obi bia monya mogomuma kasoa old market ma mu obi amonya ma ye hu ni ye kura
aban tie o nchehye be na osisi aban fam go kwan mu na mboa mo
aban mra ye sika na do ole chan omra kasoa ma bi e old market ya na on suma mu amla mama bua ka so ma old market ma ye ble nkwaye kura yenye sika nye adwuma yare ne ba ye no yenye sika nyina ahye ya ho kyereye odi school abe free yenye sika mpo mama won fa ntuala le fa mpo nko school ntina na mabua ye free na aba no adwuma ni ho nkura no nko school o ma ko school o ma wie ss adwuma bie ni wa nkura ne ye adwuma bie ni ho nkura na wie university adwuma ni ho ss adwuma ni ho no mo ne nam maya ne memo mo ne nam se ya nkoye ntina na o ma adwuma mbra na itufo no wonye adwuma ye ye hawa no nyamba no wonye adwuma ya ye so awofo no ye ho botoye
nti wo ba kire se de amamu na kone de na de on si form na obi fo front wa so ano
no obesa na la obesa na la oni obi nkra ne nensi na no hwe na so obesi da Ghana fo ya nyere no na so hwe oni nsi no obasi atena do a omma adwuma mmla mmofra ma onye adwuma nye free education we boy university free exit free wo kwa akosi memi wankwala mo yesko mo nye adwuma nye asa kwa bagiska kura no osuro ne maame na bia wedu na so nye adwuma ye omo nye ntana omo ye adwuma na youth fo omo ba no omo nye adwuma ye
mami mo wakwa ba
enua
they say that new mienu e waso nana form of nana ne bi mu say ma afa oji sisi say new be na afi we yento e wo Ghana ha no
me say dear say obi ani na adwen kire me say dear aka ye mana na ntu aso kakra na ye nhwe because as I na wo sha ase nti yes I ye mana na esama na da 4 year na ya hwe say still say a betie de na yanka ya asesem
but say o hwe ni 4 years e obetwe overall no ye ka say kan ho nsem kakra de na obeka
so oba
ye no ndima wa be di no wan kasa wo di weni tutu fo ma obeka ne sen
nyama wa ye no de na me kire say yes onya o sha ase de nanso emu ya ye din kakra nanso oye ni pai de yen sama na allowance kakra na yen hwe
you see say I feel with the form of for nana
o say
I feel with the form of for nana ballot paper no so aba nana na that first Mahama and that second Gum at that third I feel with there so we shall see the paper na ba na obekwa koto aba
metu aba pa metu aba
nanse mo na ya tisi mo release ballot papers no honest Mahama at that second nana at that first Gum at that third eni ne wo ho ne wo ka don komo nyina we wana na afi utu say ye mma na akonya no onsanto onye ombo Ghana ho ban na onye Ghana adwuma ne mai
imo de sisi ade mpese me kire de meto abama no anane omontoma no madwene no wasanke yenya obi oye third force ana obeba de ya basa party me no we no we abako we aba we akwa ye huom ti ha no de me kire madwene beta ba no meto bi you do so me hu ba meto akọ
I shall say near my corner to say aban we dig Ghana for him and I say we Ghana for him
sasen we de anka we say aban na nka say yi ano aban na nka say na so yi sasen we ano was ono na say ya so no hwe ye de ya so na hwe fie nan tie ha no so ono abe yi ano a e be fine
ya be ma me ma wakwa ba
yo me nua be ma me je so kwatin ne mechia wotiefuo nyina nso
bibi
aboko nyankopon adom
nene ade talk say
ye be ne den kakra kaka system ni nti ase nuoma akosuru kaka zo me wa rehye mu se brunyi aban ne beja isika aguma ma yato ade abato mere nso ni
Ghana for bebrebe afu ni nyina ne say ade nti na yakun MP baako na ebia police for ana security for no mo cheche mo ama MPs no batima mo for de mo yi ama oni Ghana for ne eya adwen sana
oh e fa ba bi me ni o be ya adwen fa ba bi nso me ni o mo nya adwen de nti a me ni o mo nya adwen ne say won say yenti memfo no ye do so chen securities ye do so chen police fo ne asoja fo nti say your friend say ena nipa nso ye friend say wonye obi a wo ye sikani ana say wonye obi a wo post bi a ya na nkrofo ani ni ho saa aha me gidi sɛ ɔmo a yɛ ana post wɔ ɔmo ho ebi te sɛ MP minister sikani bi ɔmo na yɛ ana ani wɔ ɔmo ho a yɛtumi bɔ paase yɛn kokum wɔ ɔmo nti sɛ yɛfrɛ sɛ yɛka sɛ yɛakyi ɛwɔ sank yɛ ɔmo ayɛ ne dadaada sank ɔmo ayɛ dadaada ɔmo ɔmo polisifoɔ ɔmo guide ɔmo fi sɛ saa nkorɔfoɔ no ɔmo ana boa yɛn ɔmo ana hyɛ mmara ɛyɛ o ɛnyɛ o ɔmo ana boa yɛn nti sɛ yɛmo ɔmo polisifoɔ na weyɛ ameto ɔmo a yɛ ana me gidi sɛ ɛyɛ
Ghanafoɔ bi nso bɛgyina baabi aka sɛ yɛnkɔto aba na ama ɔmo a anaasɛ yɛni hɔ a ɔmo nso ɔmo ni ɔfisɛ yɛyɛ abatoɔ no ɛna ɛma ɔmo ba power nti sɛ yɛn nso yɛni asase so a wana na bɛsi wana MP.
Yɛni wɔnom a wɔn sɛ wiase no Bible mu kɔde wom yɛsi hene wɔhene wɔ hɔ ɛna obi nso a wɔnyɛ wɔhene nso wɔ hɔ no wate ase yɛn nyinaa yɛntumi nkɔnkɔyɛ yɛn nyinaa ntumi nyɛ dibere bi ɛdan a wo maame mmam kora yɛ wo abaako bepia a ɔyɛ ɔdefoɔ nti mu nyinaa mu ntimi nsɔle prɛko pɛ sɛ mu nyinaa mo yɛ adefoɔ ɛna to na yɛkɔto abama no wankɔto a obi bɛkɔ akɔto nti woka sɛ ɛnyɛ yɛn ne yɛkɔto ma wɔ mo yankɔto ama wɔ mo a ɛno deɛ mene ɔmo nya adwene saa
yɛtia no ne korakora mu no Ghana yɛ bambɔ no ɛte sɛn nie
Ghana yɛ bambɔ no deɛ ɛnyɛ te sɛ aborɔfo no deɛ no ɛnyɛ te sɛ aborɔfo no deɛ no nso yɛdeɛ kakra no a yɛwɔ no yɛbɛsom saa na nsɛ mehu sɛ asɛ yɛfrɛ sɛ nkurɔfoɔ asɔle a ama ɔmo yɛ nneɛma bi yɛ nsɛm fata ne nyinaa nso ɛyɛ ana biribi wɔ akyiri wate aseɛ MP a ɛko ni ɔmo sɛ obi na ɛbɔ paa sɛ yɛammɔ paa sɛ yɛnkɔyɛ biribi yɛammɔ paa sɛ kokum obi a biribi ntimi nsi nti mehu ne sɛ yɛfrɛ sɛ ɛyɛ ana ɛyɛ nkurɔfoɔ bi na ɛyɛ saa nkurɔfoɔ no ɔmo nyae kukuuku ne gyae a keka no nso bɛgyae
Amina wakɔ aba Pinnack so
meso mejo so
Amina na edwa ɛkɔ sɛn
edwa no fiti mɛfa nsɛ mmere kakra ni deɛ ɛyɛ kakra mɛfa nka school for ɛbɛkɔ deɛ na nka ɛyɛ kakra ama na afei school for twa mu deɛ yɛhu so koraa so yɛsɛ nyame sɛ ɔno amboa yɛ kyɛ ɔno ne yɛ boafo sɛ ɔno amboa yɛ a boafo ne baabiara yɛsrɛ nyame sɛ ɔno amboa yɛ ɛbɛdwo mu a abaatan yɛnyɛ bi nkɔhwɛ yɛn mba sɛsi afɔm tufo ebueye yɛn mba ɛkɔ yɛgyigyi yɛ sika ɛwɔ sɛ yɛnyɛ bi kɔtua wɔn yɛn sɛ yɛn mma ɔmo nkɔ government school private school na ɔmo kɔ nti yɛtuatua nneɛma nkete yɛbɛdwom no yɛnyɛ bi a yɛbɛyɛ da ahwɛ nkɔlɛ nti yɛsrɛ boafoɔ bi mfiri baabi na ɔmbɛboa yɛ na yɛbrɛ abata yɛbrɛ wɔ dwom
Ame sɛ wohwɛ aban a ɔte so yi a na wohwɛ adwuma a ɔyɛ a wosusu sɛ ɔntoa ne nnwuma so anaasɛ yɛntoma foforɔ nso na ɔno nso mɛyɛ bi na yɛnhwɛ sɛnea ɛte ana
okay sɛsɛsi a aban biara tena so a sɛ 8 years nti sɛsɛsi aka no 4 years 4 years yi so wɔmɛhwɛ ebi a nyame bɛyɛ adom sɛ free education aba ebi a ɛbɛsan tena so 4 years bi mu ebi a bi papa bi bɛsan bɛtoa so na yɛhu sɛnea nyame de yɛbɛsi nyame a na yɛsrɛ no sɛ 4 years yi so ɔsan so bɛbio mu a ɔmmɛtua ndwuma pa a ɔreyɛ no so na abata yɛho ntɔyɛ
ɛkyɛ sɛ ɔkasa mu no deɛ yɛnsa ntoma aban a ɔte si na ɔmmɛtoa so
sɛsi a m'ani firiyɛ paa 8 years na aban biara ɔmotena so
kaso adwuma a baabi a me na ɔte sɛsi a mo challenges bi abɛyɛ a wobɛtumi de ato aban nim sɛ ɔsan ba a ɔmmɛyɛ ma mo ana
yɛdwa no na yɛbrɛ dwa no yɛbrɛ dwa no deɛ yɛbrɛ paa sɛ ɛnya aban bi ɛbɛboa yɛ wɔ dwom a ka yɛpɛ paa yɛbrɛ wɔ dwom
a mo start sɛ ɔmoyɛ campaign ɛyɛ ɔmo ba ha no
ɔmo ba ha
ɔyɛ sɛ hawa kumsi mo sɛ ne mpɛ so aso nie ɛyɛ ɔba ha no
okay sɛ ɔmo ba ɔmo ba station hɔ ɔmo nwura ɔmo ba station hɔ
ɔmo ni mu ndi nkɔmɔ dwadifoɔ mba no ɔmo ni mu ndi
ɔmo ni new market ni ɔmo kɔ ɔmo ni ɔmo di
nti deɛ ɔde to aban nim no ka na yɛn nso yɛkɔ a yɛnka nkyerɛ aban no sɛ sei na wo nso wɔde srɛ deɛ nie
yɛsrɛ aban no sɛ ɔmo sika mbrɛ kurom na abatan yɛso yɛnyɛ sika mbi yɛso yɛmfɛ ndi dwa Dwadifoɔ yɛ brɛ.
Mami.
Yes. Dwadifoɔ yɛ brɛ. Ɛnɔɔma yɛ de ba. Price a yɛkanya no wɔ kura n'ase no. Sisesi agali kɔ kura n'ase ɔmo twa ne 10 cedi. Yɛso yɛba. Yɛso yɛbɛtwa ne 10 cedi a. Wohwɛ a lɔle fɛ. Trɔk ɔbɛfa kura de akɔto wɔkye ma ama kura bɛgye usika. Yɛbɛyɛ ndɛ. Nti aban ɔmboa yɛ. Ɔmboa yɛ. Ɔmboa yɛ. Ɔmo sika mbrɛ ku. Sika nni kuro. Sika nni kuro ama abata yɛ brɛ. Ese anya free education ɔde ba ya. Nka saa ye bie ye form to ye kotua. So
Oma sika mbrɛ kuro saa na yɛ ma America. Mami ma wakɔ aba.
Ye wura.
Mami sɛ wohwɛ sɛ dɛ nɛ edwadi ɛkɔ yi na wohwɛ nneɛma ɛkɔ so wɔ Ghana ha. Osisi sɛ aban ɔte so no ɔngo so ntena so anaa sɛ mo pɛ sɛ mo sisɛ mu kakra.
Ɛyɛ asɛm o. Ɛyɛ asɛm. Sɛsi abrabɔ na yɛbɔ wɔ Ghana ha na ayɛ den. Nti sɛ wɔn ankasa mpanyinfo na wɔte so no wɔhwɛ sɛ nea asetena na ayɛ a yɛde tim. Nti so wɔn betumi ada wɔn nsa na ayɛ yie a wɔn yɛ na yɛn nyinaa yɛ ahotɔ. Anyɛ saa na sasara na ɔbɛyɛ a nye obi na okumantwi. Bɛsi akora na ɔde ne ti agye akyerɛma. Nti sɛ ka me mu a nka wɔn gugu nneɛma mu kakra. Because sɛsi de asetena na ayɛ den. Ebi te sɛ gye ne ya meti hu. Hwɛ gye na nkitinkiti o. Yɛkɔfa no 500. Endu bɔtɔ yi baako half. Ɛsɛ hwɛ ni nyina pro wototɔn kora enso. Ɛna wobɛkɔ yɛ ato wem, ade kye wobɛkɔ na yɛ ato wem. Yeso won te sɛ first na nka ɔmo bɛto ne ma wo sɛ yɛ read budget. Ansa na obehu sɛ yɛ ato ne ma. Ana the budget na epo out and obi anim sɛ yɛ ato ne ma. And yɛ read budget so every day ɔmo to ne ma. Amembu na yɛ de. Nti ɔmo mpanifo me de maka ne sɛ ɔmo mpanifo na ɔmo te so na ɔmo sign soro mbre fom. Na ɔmo yɛ underground work. Na ɔmo hu sɛ ne abrabɔ na ekɔ. Na ɔmo de ɔmo V8 ne kronaba na emboa ho. Yɛbɛyi ɔmo afi hɔ. Kokromoti ne na yɛde to aba. Ano so a na yɛbɛsan dɛ dɛn yɛde atu ɔmo.
Ɛna mami mi sɛ mami nti sɛ de ne okay de December 7 ho kɔto aba bɛtɔ ama wɔn.
Oh, ane de man na meka gyina box no mu. Ɛna yɛ mi secret. Nyame ankum yɛ na ɔde yɛn nyinaa yɛ nkwakyɛn a. Mekɔ gyina hɔ a minimo nipa ama yɛ de mɔto aba na ama na ende yɛ secret. Nti ɔne de mesrɛ wa.
Mati mami. But sɛ wohwɛ sɛ ne nneɛma amamo ne kɔ no de a osusu sɛ aban no yɛnsa ma no 4 years na ɔmfa ntoa so anaa sɛ
me de mama kan de to me no Ghana asomdwe nti ne obenwi ni bia yɛ president. Start ma make no. Ne obenwi ni bia yɛ president. Yɛn nyinaa yɛbɛnya asomdwe hwɛ sɛ hwɛ Nigeria ne yɛkɔ so wɔ Nigeria. Ebi si Ghana ha me bɛyɛ ogyina hɔ yi. Medwane ɔno obetumi wati wo mi. Nti asomdwe ne yɛn nyinaa yɛhwehwɛ ne ɔbɛbɛ bia yɛ president.
Alright, mama me da se sɛ ne atwetwe.
Me so me da wasepa.
Mami ene ballot paper na ba sisi Mahama eda second ena na eda first wana na afi we dia oto aba ma no.
Mahama nkasa. Mahama. Number 2 na be kwasoro mu be ebe mo wa.
Ebi mo keka say 2 na Mahama da no e kire say second chance.
Oh, for me Akufado, the promise or promise here or Ghana says so about be deliver sa promise no me man who be any promise or promises say be say and or deliver. Inti for me what disappoint here. Inti say former president I already say or bad here for me imagine bet me assistance say I will vote for him.
Inti Usha Mahama your promise here no buy no here.
Oh that Mama, niama o promise here. Why niama bebre amaye? Why niama bebre amaye? Look at the schools. Who they share schools? OCC. And then yeah, you say the Nanadu. Oba no sab schools no onyen no. We are expecting say be on buy no. E say at least on complete. Say ne be ya yam kwala no mo mumbre. Babs. Who share niama e koswa. Ya rejecting schools bebre no. o yi so ye taxpayers money o di see ye no o ma reject sa schools no nti for me no me ma hu say bia ni promise no wa deliver promise no me I don't see it say wa deliver promise or promise ye no
into the Osha 2020 the hands down all to Mama Mahama na baba.
Oh 2020 no the definitely former president there because ono why be ya hu niama o ye e wo Ghana nti definitely there me I hope say 2020 there me vote no I will not waste my vote.
You not waste your vote nti na dia all to Mama Mahama no.
My sister no there definitely
MPP one year there nka me vote my NDC because last year like last 4 years nyama NDC and mama oye my no also send MPP even school placement this year kwampo na school for mo brese ombenya placement a grade 8 nimpo enya school and mo bre wo like park on no mo bre
into there because of school placement near there into ube 2 Akufo-Addo.
In school placements no kwa I say like schools na like no more free senior high school no more mom we join papa na adia it's better that they will even pay better than like obaka say free e say omunje join papa na adia sometimes ka teacher amba class by consent of omunti ahwe but like omucha bibian ka teacher baba class na adia
to the 2020 election there Mahama neba.
Okay, the TN song actually see the way they kono. Anke sesem kakra anke den ke beboa because me hear I say like me hear Mahama Tana me hear Akufo-Addo Tana I say difference I da difference na bam so no see na manuma ne ma den I say ntimi hu ni say like sesem e bebo 2020 there anke sesem na den ye hwe like there endi saban so be ya ma kakra.
Na say Mahama aban there ye hu ni obeye nti sha Mahama ba na obetua so beboa.
Okay, me hu ni say beboa because I heard like name rest no there na all ye ne eboa. Because me njuma na se for there because by the see na say the see na njuma say oh the see ankofo nya njuma na system so why hot ska os ye hu ska ho honom tin mu ni say sesama like abeboa ma like bibia akoso ten system
2020 there all the hands down all to Mahama
me de Mahama.
Okay, about one there media, I think from the student perspective, I can say MPP are buying there. At least we introduce free education and then people are enjoying it. Even though people are complaining it's bad, but then at least it is better than none. So I think they've done a good job and then I think I'm going to vote 2020.
Oh, okay, so 2020 we are voting for MPP, like confirm say who vote my MPP.
No, that is not confirmed, but then I'll be voting.
But who are you voting for? Because what can say MPP abaya yade and now ogusu yade. Into no share free education yade na or yade into no share with the auto about my MPP no.
Oh, they mean to confirm me right now and say met on my MP, but I think I'm going to vote
2020 you are voting.
Yeah, sure.
And China 2020 elections I then abaso. Mahama si ensign to embrace no betina so entua na no pese oye no so. Akufo-Addo so say no pese oye oman onye wie nti ensign man another 4 years 2020 elections no. O sha yen for Mahama embra back and say yen tua so like yen for Akufo-Addo entua so nko.
Oh, for me actually no. All the two parties are not performing. So we should wait and see when the time is due. Every time na near share how the share you feel is able to near to man because the situation is still the same. They are omunya do omukasomba ya no mo muntu menye. Indeed they say if for better yen change it to nyina na find for different party. That will be the best.
But it is all share NDC aban Mahama ne wabetwa mu kɔ no. O hwɛ ne ɔyɛ na o hwɛ Akufo-Addo ɔte so ne ne ɔyɛ kɔ na. O hwɛ omutu na why na why ya there Mahama ya there na say Akufo-Addo onwie ne de ne but so hwɛ Akufo-Addo ɔyɛ there na.
Okay, Akufo-Addo progress kakra o mu che Mahama there no. Because Mahama there no at least onu so ye bi but important is ne beso ye no. I want to me anya we no at least some few important about issues kakra o mu but on point. Akufo-Addo is a little bit ahead of Mahama.
Ukasa ni mukasa yemfa omutu no nyina ensi nchen yemfa MPP nto nchen yemfa NDC nto nchen nti ye de omutu yitu nchen ya party be na pese ye form betena so
o enya CPP anke okay
akwesindu okay nti anya o de 2020 ni me ha wo to ama CPP no
CPP no na me to ama no.
Well, like you're saying, it's an individual decision. I feel the subjective side of it is always affecting the objective side of our thinking because individuals have their subjective feelings that, oh, a government is working, even though he might not be working. and those on the other side are saying that he's working even though he's not working. And so if we can let our objective thinking overshadow the subjective, you would know whether to bring him back or not.
So you looking at the things he has done as an individual, do you think, looking at the two, did Mahama did well? Is Akufo-Addo doing better than Mahama government?
Well, that is one question that falls back to the answer I just gave, being that as an individual, personally, I don't really take my attention there as to government is doing well or not. I try as an individual to try and get food on the table, because it's not the government who is actually going to put food on the table for you. And so if we can put this in the back of our minds, it will help a lot as to whether the government is so-called doing something or not. I don't know if I am answering your questions. Yeah, but this is what I feel, that we should be objective. We should put our subjective feelings aside. If a government isn't doing well, even though he's a family party, try and be objective and vote for somebody who you think would work. That is what I can say.
So looking at the two sides, 2020, are you voting Mahama in or Akufo-Addo? The two sides, or you are going to put the two sides aside to bring in a different party?
2020, I might bring in a new party, because I'm seeing some parties that have great potential, that if Ghanaians are really being objective, they will try and look elsewhere if they claim they are not getting solutions from these two parties. Let us try and be objective. If there are other parties that you feel should come in, just give them the chance and stop this subjective I am this, I am that issue, which is not helping anybody.
So what party do you think we should bring in power next election?
I can't decide for you. It's your objective feeling. I can't decide for you.
Media mean to win, because Sekoyo and Koyo the one mind, and me per se, no, I'm not sure, because only thing I know they have done is the free education. Apart from that, nothing else, because unemployment in the country is still huge.
Oh, into 2020 and Chakradi at about just next year 2020. No, they won't twaba.
Miangasa per se, they meant to. That's my opinion.
Oh, and until NDC are buying 1 year, dear, my MPP are buying so buy or no so 1 year, Diana.
Both of them know me who say Omo ye be huge beer, it will convince me to vote for them. Maybe they say let those two parties should be out of the country. Let's let another party, maybe CPP or any party else, then try them and see.
So you want us to drop NPP and NDC and try other parties?
Sure.
I mean, from the one that I did my voter's ID card, I mean, looking at how things are propelling in the country, I don't see any of these particles worth my vote. Okay. You understand? Okay. So whether NDC is doing good, MPP is doing good. I've heard people talk about the good things that NDC did, and then the good thing that MPP is doing, but to me, I've not seen it yet. Okay. So, yeah.
So no vote for you 2020?
I've never voted before.
You've never voted? And you think you are not voting at all?
I'm not voting at all, because I've got no reason to vote. I mean, I do things for reason. I do things with reason. If I don't have a reason for doing something, I shouldn't be doing it. It's like wasting my time. Okay. Yeah, so that's how I see it. So there's no vote. From me, no vote.
No vote.
Yep.
Well, it's fairly good.
Okay.
Yes. If I were in government or benefiting from some of the government projects, I'd probably say it's very good.
Okay, so you think the MPP government is really doing good?
Well, not bad, I would say.
But was the NDC government doing good?
Well, it's not really so different from what I'm seeing now.
Okay, so you mean NDC and MPP, they are doing their best?
Practically the same. Not doing their best, but I think they are trying.
They are both trying. So coming 2020 elections, who are you going to vote for?
For now, my mind isn't made up. I'm still assessing the system. Maybe I might vote for NDC or MPP based on which government is able to convince me.
But looking at what NDC has done its own already, and MPP is still doing it till 2020. So looking at both sides, you've seen what NDC came to do. So looking at what MPP has done and still doing, you can
TUC, Madison Lodge. Aha, man for ballot papers. Abesha have my police for Abecho Mizisiano. Ghana police are my center. Ghana for peace, Mutuomo. Aha, police in Bakoja has said, Roman instructions. To Ghana for peace radio stations, everybody should hear.
Once an administration knows that they are stepping down, they would want to probably eat their share of the national cake before stepping down. So in the interest of the nation, I probably will vote for MPP.
Okay, for right now, I can't really pick sides, but judging from the current condition, I don't know what other people think, but for me, I don't think things are going on well in this country. With the way things are going, like everything feels so haphazard and very messed up. But I can't say, but I have my own personal choice if I'm to vote. Yeah.
But looking at the two of them, did Mahama do his best? Like, did he try? And looking at Akufo-Addo, is Akufo-Addo doing better than Mahama's time?
Okay. Before Akufo-Addo came to power, well, there was one thing I saw that Mahama did, and so for that, I think Mahama is better than Akufo-Addo. But
and what is that one thing?
Okay, some years back when I was in school, there was this school I used to pass to go for classes, and it was a government school, and I think that year or something, it was renovated. It was built very nicely and neatly, and it even looked better than my school, let me say. So I think I was really impressed when I heard it was his government that did it. But for now, I don't really see what's going on. The whole education system is even messed up. Like,
the free education?
Yes, because my sister is actually in that system, and you can't tell me that you come home for 3 months and then you go back to school. Like, how do you want their learning to be like? The learning process, it's tedious. So even the little time you spend, you even get tired. You don't need to spend so much time learning like that. Just imagine, we were in the system at that time. We used to go to school like 2.5 years or 3 years, let me see. And even with that, a lot of people didn't pass. People didn't fail. People didn't really pass. Some too didn't do so well. So just imagine you have now given them 3 months to stay at home. How do you want them to learn? How do you want them to pass? I really feel for those people now, because how are their results going to be? You have to be realistic. It's not about your policy. Everyone has a policy, but you have to also take a good look and say, your policy is to help the people. But have you ever thought about it, the after effect? Free education, it's not a bad policy. Everybody likes something that is free. But you should think about it, the people, the children. If I come home for vacation for like a whole 3 months and I don't study anything, I go back to school. Yeah, so it's not that his policies are bad. They are good. But I don't think they are really helping.
So listening to you, 2020, hands down, you are voting for Mahama.
Oh, that one is my personal choice. I can't say it on air.
Because of the Mr. President Akufo-Addo say free education. But any work, no, yes. But something like the work day, but the money is no come. But anytime so that Akufo-Addo they talk say the free education. See right now the petrol it go high, the money too it come down. How can I do now? So let's the Akufo-Addo. I want to say you want to go. The John Mahama it go come. So if Mahama come maybe something it go change for the Ghana because of everybody, because of every the whole Ghana, every people, it is suffer. I don't know. So if you make the road, everybody's there for the road, but anyway, So please for the Ghana, please president, please make like no share mami, like no share then koso our Ghana no so no share mami kakra anti mesre mo Ghana for.
So in the look of things, they are old dear. Sisi ano, oh to aba Mahama na baso.
Oh, say you be vote here, just be voting manager Mahama. Because of changes 16 now. Me na my ejuma pa. Sisi 2019 me like me nya ejuma bia mba. Because me na my POP ejuma. Si makoko ye estimate here. Ebi betu maka say scano a high too much. Inti but when they enye Inti me pamucho. Inti Ghana for no share kakra na ejuma no nkoso. But I believe you say 2020 no John Mahama no however.
Well, at the end of the day, I mean, it's very important for us to think twice with regards to whoever we're going to vote for. But you see, Ghanaians, we've got to learn our own lessons, and we have to start, thinking extra into whosoever we are going to choose. Okay. So until whatever thing that they have for Ghanaians in the next season comes, I can't decide as to whoever we should vote for, because none of them has actually released their plan ahead of time yet. So we still wait to see. They've all had their equal terms and opportunities, and let them come with whatever they have for us for another time, and then we'll decide who to go for.
Okay, last 4 years, Mahama brought his, and do you think was he able to accomplish what he said he was going to do?
Well, nobody is efficient. Okay. And we can't say that anybody is able to accomplish whatever he or she has ever promised. Okay. But at the end of the day, we're looking into the future, and then we're hoping that the future will be good. Okay. So depending on the future plans you have, and how well we see that you can accomplish them, looking back to your track records, then we'll decide.
So 2020, vote for you or no vote?
Well, until it comes. 2020 is still far away. Some months to go. Yeah. Who knows? Things might change.
Okay, but Akufo-Addo, you can see what he's doing. Maybe you would say Akufo-Addo is doing better, because we've seen what Mahama brought. We've seen what Mahama came to do. So looking at the two up to where Akufo-Addo has gotten to, would you, if you had to vote now, are you going to vote for MPP or NDC?
Well, until Akufo-Addo is also done, nobody can judge and compare him. It's just like trying to compare an incomplete work to a completed one. So until he's done.